Hey, how y'all doing out there in video land? This is Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. And today, for my pocket check at work, what's in my pocket? Oh yeah. It's my new Magnacut, Italian-made Recon M1. Let you guys get a good close look at it. Fit and finish on this one is beautiful, people. Absolutely love the fit and finish on this one. The only gripe I got about it, it's hard to take apart and put it back together if you want to pull maintenance on it. When I first received it, it was kind of gritty. And so I took it apart to give it a lube and tune. And it was a bear to get apart and put back together. I did get it lubed and tuned and put back together properly, and functions perfectly. Perfectly centered. When I received it, it was favoring the clip side. After I took it apart and lubed and tuned it, it centered out perfectly. So it wasn't the perfect functioning knife when I first received it, and this knife came straight from Cold Steel. It was purchased off the Cold Steel website using my military discount. The cost of it was like $196, I think it was. Out the door cost, shipped to me. Absolutely love it, people. But it is a bear to take apart and put back together. That's my only gripe about it. But everything else about it, I like the new handle scales with the big finger grooves. It makes it a little bit more comfortable. The jimping is a little bit different too. The length and width of the blade handle are the same. The girth, I didn't measure the girth, but I would expect the girth to be a little bit thicker because the lock bar is a little bit thicker and the blade is a true 3.5 millimeter blade. So the blade is thicker and the lock bar is thicker than the original versions. Absolutely love it. And this Magnacut is razor sharp, people. This is a razor sharp knife. Absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. Just know that when you first receive it, until you lube and tune it, it doesn't function the best. It's kind of gritty and everything else. It doesn't function at best. But once you lube and tune it, it works perfectly, people. This one has 2 phosphorus bronze washers and a Teflon washer on each side of the blade. The Teflon washer goes against the blade tang, and the 2 phosphorus brown washers work together, and they go against the Teflon washer and the handle scale. So you got 4 phosphorus bronze washers all together, 2 on each side. They're very thin. They're like paper thin, so you need to use both of them together. But the setup on this one's a little bit different, and then the handle scales are a little bit different on the inside too, because the pivot has a hardened steel insert in it for your flat portion of the pivot, the D-shaped pivot. I'm sure that's there to keep it from wearing out, so it won't lose shape, so it lasts longer. But it does make this knife very hard to take apart and put back together because the fitment on it is very precise and very tight. I absolutely love it, people. I hope they make a Tonto version, because as y'all know, I'm a big Tonto fan. But this is a beautiful one for those who like clips. Clips are Bowie style blades. This is a beautiful knife. It is a beautiful knife, and if you get the military discount and get for right around the price I paid for it, I say it's a decent price. That's all I got to say about it. It's my pocket check at work. I'll be carrying this now for a little while. It'll be my work knife for a while. It's in my rotation drawer. Peace out. Stiletto.